This is going to be a short live stream. Uh, this is going to be a short live stream. There it is. Look at that. Uh, why is this? Wait, why is this scheduled? Okay, there we go. There we go. We got this thing rolling now. Should be able to. No, okay. I think we got it going on. All right, I think we got it going on now. Wait, why is this? What is this? What is that SO? Trying to figure this out. It's all right. We're gonna figure this out. Wait for someone to come in here. But yeah, the reason I'm doing this live stream, I'm gonna be leaving here in a little bit to go meet up with some people, have some coffee. But like last night after my live stream, I got the announcement from YouTube that I was accepted into the partner program. I've got the little wait, how do I do this? Wait, I've got the little dollar thing down and my thing now. So I'm official. What's going on, David Jessup? I was just doing a short live stream before I uh, go have some coffee with some guys, just to make the announcement that I'm finally official. I don't really expect anybody to do anything about it, but it's exciting for me that, you know, shows progress that I've been, you know, working and like doing, I don't know, doing the right things. Let's say great. Let's say JD and Balut when I get there. Absolutely, absolutely, David. Uh, I will, I will do Balut again with you. But I am not doing the 17-day Balut. That was a bad choice for the first time. We'll start off with the Pinoy Balut, and then maybe over time try the real stuff. Alistair, great. So you're not ready to be the next YouTube millionaire? Congrats. Yeah, I don't know about that. Like I said, takes a lot of effort. Lazy people like me cannot do it. I don't know. I'm pretty lazy. I've gotten into the habit of just doing live streams, but you know, here pretty soon, like I'm gonna have a little bit more time on my hands where it's just me here, and I know I will get bored enough to spend the time to make some videos. As you see, I became a member today. David Jessup is my first member. David Jessup is my first member. That is awesome. Thank you, David. Yeah. I would say you were my first supporter, but I actually had two guys. I don't know if like, not gonna shout them out, but I had two guys that sent me, buy me a coffee. So, but David Jessup is my first member. Got your back, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I've always said, like, I don't, about becoming a YouTube millionaire, like, that's probably never going to happen. But, like, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy meeting people. And, like, basically, uh, any amount of money that I make from YouTube just pays for, like, my subscription to ChatGPT, my subscription to Suno, where I make like the original songs that I do in some of my videos, my subscription to CapCut Pro. Let's see, I said ChatGPT. There was another one that I've got a subscription that's just for doing YouTube. Can't think of the name of it right now. I probably need to cancel that subscription if I can't remember what I use it for. But that, and then like buying. Well, I just bought new wireless microphones from Amazon. They should be getting here sometime. I don't know when. But anyway, YouTube's something fun I do. That's fun for me, and whatever. Basically, whatever I think for probably a long time, whatever money I make doing YouTube is just going to go back into paying to make stuff for YouTube. I wonder why this. Is it just me? Is it just me on this phone? Are you guys able to like double tap the screen to like? Because I'm not able to do it. Like, if I double tap, normally it'll do the thumbs up thing, but for some reason it's not doing it, and I've got to actually hit the little heart things. Yeah, that's weird. This phone's being weird. I can't even scroll up. Oh, wait. Let me try this. Start this again. Let's see. What does this say? There we go. Whoa, JoJo. What's going on, JoJo? You are my first. Is that a sticker? That is my first sticker deal. Okay, now I can do the thumbs up thing. Okay, that is awesome, Jojo. And I haven't seen you in here before. Where are you from? What's going on with you? Look out the window. It was raining earlier today, but now it's cleared up. It's not full fluffy white clouds, but it's getting there. Arnon Baker, hold on, wait. Why are you? Stop being weird. Come here. Okay, JoJo from San Francisco. All right. Well, they got direct flights to the Philippines from San Francisco, JoJo. Just saying. I don't know what kind of cigarettes. I don't know if you can see that. Marlboro Gold. They stopped calling them Marlboro Lights. I don't know, when was it they stopped calling them Marlboro Lights, because like lights gave like the false illusion that somehow they're healthier for you. Oh, David Jessup, what is that, a sticker or what is it? Hold on. Let me, how do you, I don't know what. Oh, okay. I gave it a like. Okay, I can't tell if that's a, wait, do a like there. Hold on. How do you do this? I'm getting used to. There we go. So yeah, I can't tell the difference yet between like a sticker or a super chat or anything else. So, but you guys are awesome. Like, you know, I wasn't coming on here to, you know, like fish for donations. I just like you guys okay, it's a super chat with no chat. Okay, I got you. I got you. So now I know the difference. I think the other one, okay, so the one that I can put the little heart on and do the like, those are super chats. And the one that JoJo sent, I appreciate you, JoJo. I don't know if you're subscribed or not, but I hope you are so that I can see you again in the chat. Learn more about you. But yeah, so the super stickers just has like the little emoji thing, and then the super chat is the one I can like. Okay, I got it. But yeah, I was just coming on here briefly before, you know, I go out for coffee with the guys. Just to let y'all know, like, I appreciate you. Like, you know, I wouldn't have gotten to this point, you know, without you know, all you guys. Like if nobody spent time with me, nobody watched me, really wouldn't matter. So, you know, the whole monetization thing to me is just like a validation that like I'm doing something right, and it kind of gives me like motivation, like to keep doing it, because, you know, it's like anything in life when, you know, when you're doing something and you can see some progress in like what you're trying to accomplish, then like it makes you give more effort. So like you guys are my motivation, and I don't take that lightly. Come here, baby. Look. Look. Come look. Oh, Scott. Hey, Scott. Look, Scott just gave me a dollar. Look. I've already got $4.48. Don't give her any money. She spends too much money. She don't need it. You're fixing it.
What is that?
Where are you going? I'm gonna come sit next to you. Oh, okay. You gonna fix my hair?
Everyone.
You gonna fix my hair? Here, fix my hair. David Jessup said, just wait till I get there and then we will have a big party. Absolutely. Like, I don't know when you're coming, David, but like, I've been trying to figure out, like what would be a good time of the year to have like Philippines prom. I'm calling it the prom because, like, you know, being in the Philippines makes me feel like, you know, I'm in high school again. So, oh, you're coming, yeah, December 26th. That's right. I remember that now. All right. Well, that is a good time to have a party. That's right before New Year's. We'll have a big New Year's blowout somewhere. Probably not in Tagaytay because there ain't no parties going on in Tagaytay on New Year's Eve. Why are you leaning over there? Scott, that's about when I will be there. Awesome. Well, I know, like, Isa's already told me that, say, Scott in Isa's world, Scott is the fiance of Isa. But yeah, we're supposed to meet up somewhere whenever you fly in, Scott and David. Like, are you flying? You're flying into Manila first.
Of course, only Manila. They have
Well, you
a
could fly into Cebu.
yeah,
There's
Cebu
flights
and
into Cebu
Clark. Clark.
and Clark.
International flight.
Travel time, Ray. What's new, man? I just last night just got the okay from YouTube for the first level of monetization, and so I'm just sharing the news that you know that like how grateful I am to you guys even to get to this point, and I don't know, just having a quick chat before uh, going on a coffee date with Lynn and the expats. There's Lynn. Say hi, Lynn. Say hi. She over there being shy. David just said yes. Okay, so you're flying in Manila? Yeah, I'll definitely come meet you up there in Manila, and I'll leave. I'll leave Lynn at home. We'll go out and have a good time. Josh said, "A star is born." Well, I don't know about that. I'm not much of a star, but Kuma said, "Hi, we enjoy your channel. Thanks for the positivity." I I'm just feeding off you guys, Kuma. Like you guys are positive too. Like even when y'all joke around with me, like I take it as funny. Like you could make fun of me all day long, and I'm gonna laugh with you. Uh, but you guys like, uh, you know. Here's the thing. All right. Whenever I was a kid growing up, I was a Navy brat, moved around a lot, and I didn't have a lot of friends. Like I was picked on at school. I was, you know, not a popular kid. Pretty much any time that I went to school, like I was, you know, definitely an outcast. And the fact that uh, even like even as an adult, and this may be hard to believe, but like, well, I just say it like this: like until I came to the Philippines and started a YouTube channel, throughout my entire life, like I did not have a group of guy friends that just hang out and talk guy shit. Like just never. Like I didn't really learn that skill as a in school, and then I started joined the Navy, and I mean I had people in the Navy that I got along with, but I was married. We didn't really hang out after work or do single guy stuff, or like I've just never had that experience in my life. And so like when I started the YouTube channel and I started meeting like quality guys that you know got me and I got them, like it was you know a revelation for me. It was a you know uh, kind of a life changing experience to be able to have that. It's like I said, like I didn't have any hangout friends pretty much any time in my life, and now like I'm making up for it. It's like I want to hang out with everybody, and anyway, that's my expose of my life. David Jessup, then my friend from the service will fly me where I want to go. He's a helicopter pilot. Awesome. So are you planning on staying in Manila for at least a day or two? Because uh, I would recommend at least one day to decompress and then one day to like do Manila shit. Get it out of your system. Travel time. I'm not saying nothing positive, Ray, because you are right there with your Filipina already. I'm jealous. How dare you tease us like that? Yeah, she's been great. You know, y'all, you've heard me, you know, talk about Lynn before, and you know, she's been getting over like some jealousy and stuff like that when it comes to me, and we've been, you know, and that's the thing with you know relationships with the Filipina, like, you know, in the States, like stuff happens and it's just like that's it, it's over, and it's done with. But like, you know, if you find a good quality woman that's sweet and caring and loving and all that, then you know, you work on your issues. Like, you know, our relationship's not perfect. We've got issues, but we are constantly working through it and coming to an understanding. And you know, Lynn's gonna be great. 2 days, then pick you up to fly somewhere. All right, so I guess I'm flying with you. All right, David, you the boss. Like, you know me, I'm down for whatever. Like, if you want me to come to Manila to hop on a helicopter and go somewhere else with you, I'm your dude. Like, you don't gotta twist my arm, or like, I'm not gonna make excuses. Uh, just just tell me the date and I'll pencil it into my calendar. No, I won't. I'll pin it into my calendar. Like, pencil can be erased. I don't erase shit. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. So we'll put that in the calendar and in Sharpie. Lynn is still getting you trained. Yeah, something like that. I am actually, Lynn is coming to the realization that I am untrainable. I am a reckless runaway train. Just jump on board and enjoy the ride, because we're just gonna go. There is no scheduled stops on this train. But let's see, we probably got about we got about, say, about 20 more minutes for this live stream. Then I'll go downstairs and jump on the back of a jeepney. That's why I'm never gonna get any kind of transportation in the Philippines. Like, I'm not gonna. Well, maybe I shouldn't say never. Like, I'm impulsive sometimes, so that may happen. But like, my thinking mind says no, because like, one thing. Let's say I bought a scooter here in Tagaytay. I get a scooter. Now I've got to pay for parking in the condo. Whether I'm using the scooter or not, I'm paying to have the scooter, and then I've got to worry about maintenance and gas and like all that's like to me. I always say buying stuff is like buying responsibility. Like, if you buy anything, now you're responsible for it. If you don't own shit, I'm not responsible for anything. So yeah, like, I will give up a little bit of convenience for like no responsibility. That's my trade-off. Josh said, you'll have to get a driver's license there to even rent a scooter, wouldn't you? Yeah, Josh. Well, I mean, not at first. You can use your U.S. driver's license for, I believe it's 90 days. But yeah, I've got my Philippines driver's license, and it wasn't that hard for me to get. Like, a lot of people, you know, say like a lot of stories, but you know, if you come over here, I'll take you to the place I went to. Like, they have everything that you need there. Like, when you're, you know, like, whenever you come over, I mean, I don't know how long that'll be, 5 years from now or whenever, but just trade in your well, you don't even trade it in. You just show your, like, I still have my Texas driver's license. Like, it's not in the States where you give up your license and get another license. They just get the information off there and give you, your Philippines license, so you'd have both. If it was, especially if you're like my U.S. license was about to expire, which what made me get off my ass to go go get it renewed in the Philippines while it was still valid, because it would have been harder, to get a Philippines driver's license like after my U.S. license expired. Then I couldn't just swap it over. But the place I went to, I mean, they had like the medical there and like everything. It was like all in one complex. And I just went, did my eye test, and they asked me some physical questions. Like, the physical was like nothing to it. And then just waited in line, got my driver's license, got my picture took, driver's license, that's it. It was pretty easy. David said, "Hi Ray, as long as you have transportation close, no problem. When I moved out of the city, I got a scooter and left." Yeah, David. You're absolutely right. Like, if you live in the province, like I would buy something in the future if I ever decide to build like a little place down in Lynn's province near her family for when we go visit. Because I'm thinking of, I've always been saying, sometime in the future, build just basically like a bedroom, bathroom, closet situation where, just comfortable. So when I go down there to visit, I'm not miserable. But if I ever do that, then I'll probably get like a little scooter or something that I'll leave down there, to go to town or something, whenever we're visiting down there, because they're in the middle of nowhere. But like, until I did that, then I would probably, fly over, or not fly over, take, like she lives from Oriental Mindoro, way down near Bongabong, Anilao, Oriental Mindoro. So what I would probably do is, like, when I got off the ferry in Calapan, I would go somewhere, rent a scooter, and then keep that scooter for the week or whatever it is that I stayed down there to get back and forth, and then, come back. But you're right, David. Like, if you're going somewhere, that is remote, that you're living long term, then absolutely you got to have your own transportation. Because I wouldn't, like, you would have neighbors. It's like, call them, they've got a trike and come over and get you and do stuff. Like, it's possible to do it when you're like remote, but I think I would probably opt for the convenience of my own transportation if I ever decided to live like remote in the province like that. TT Travel Time says, my Filipina tried that jealousy thing with me one time, and I put a stop to it in a heartbeat. No way. If you let that jealousy grow, or it would become very destructive to your relationship, my friend. Yeah, and see, I don't mind a little jealousy, but like when the jealousy, like comes in the form of like saying that, like, I would do something like that, to me that questions my character. And like, I'm not gonna have someone that I'm in a permanent relationship with like questioning my character as a man. If you don't know what my character is, then you shouldn't be with me until you figure out what kind of guy I am. How did you get that S&R haul home? 3 boxes. Well, there was a lot of boxes. Okay, so what I did was like they don't have Grab in Tagaytay. I use an app called Joyride, and with the Joyride app, Joyride used to be just like motorcycles. You'd rent Joyride, and someone would show up on a scooter. You'd jump on the back, and they'd take you where you want to go. It's super cheap. But they recently added like a car service, so I just booked a Joyride from SNR. The guy helped me load everything in the trunk and some in the back seat. And, you know, we got home. Then here at my condo, you know, they've got those, you know, like at hotels, how they have the big things that you put luggage on to bring up to your room. So I just got one of those, loaded all my groceries on that, pushed it into the elevator, wheeled it right into my condo, and unpacked it. So, yeah, pretty convenient. You know, had somebody helping me, you know, the guy when I was loading it onto the trolley thing, like the doorman and the driver was pretty much doing all the work, just, you know, so if I had my own car, I'd have to be unloading all my own stuff, and I'd be down in the parking garage, and I don't know if they've got the luggage things down in the parking garage. Yeah, that would be. I think if I had my own car, I'd have to pull up to the front, like unload everything onto the luggage thing, and then drive and go park, then come back up to the lobby to get the stuff on the, like, it would be a process. It was actually easier, you know, just getting dropped off. Travel time. AAA allows you to get an international driving permit, and you can use it in the Philippines for at least 1 year. Yeah, but I mean, you can drive on your U.S. driver's license in the Philippines, no problem. Josh said, David, I'd be scared to drive in the cities there. Yeah, I'm not scared to drive in the cities, but like that's just stress. Like driving in like crowded streets and you know people talk about how the Filipinos drive and like they like, but the thing is like that's how they grew up learning to drive. You know, it's different than the way we grew up learning to drive. But they know like every centimeter of their car or trike, or like they know like where they can squeeze in with centimeters to spare. And yeah, me driving, like I mean I drove a cab for a period of my life, so like I'm used to driving, but like that can be stressful. Driving is stressful, especially in traffic. I can get pissed off. I don't want to be pissed off. I don't want to be stressed. I'll let someone else drive. I'll sit in the back seat like I'm a rock star and do stuff on my phone and not pay attention to anything because I don't have to. Like that's kind of the way I want to live my life. Let someone else handle the stressful stuff. Josh said, talking about the Joyride app, I had a friend go to Dubai, and when you call for a taxi, they might show up in a Lamborghini. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. David Jessup said, I will be flying to Masbate to the property there. Need to start my house. Yeah, that's awesome, David. And I like, I'll go with you. We'll hang out, and then like when you get your house done, I'll be back for the housewarming party. Like, I'll be there for you, David. Travel time. Josh, I agree. I used to live in Peru for 4 years. It took me about 6 months to get comfortable with driving in their unbelievably crazy traffic down there. Some things, same thing would be for the Philippines. Yeah, and like I said, if I don't have to drive, I'm not going to. Like, Like I honestly, I don't even want to drive. Like I would drive like a scooter, like out in the province when there's not really a lot going on and there's open roads, just for the fun of it. But having to depend on like driving for me to get around and do stuff, like all that to me just sounds like responsibility and stress. Like I'll let somebody else worry about that. It doesn't cost that much. Like I think it's, in a lot of cases, it's just as cheap to live your whole life having somebody else drive you around in the Philippines as it is, you know, to own a car or scooter or anything. Pay for that, pay for the insurance, pay for the maintenance, pay for, you know, the gas. Like once you add up all of those expenses and portion it out over like how much you use the vehicle versus how much the cost would be to take the trip without owning a vehicle, I think it might be cheaper not owning a vehicle, or at the very least break even. That's my opinion. David Jessup said, I will have a hammock there. Yeah, I'll come lay in your Duyan. Is that how you say Duyan? Duyan. I'll come lay on it. But what is it? 10, 18. Was that app named Joyride? Yes. Travel Time. Like I said, in Tagaytay, there is no Grab,
No, Grab. Only Joyride.
but Joyride. Do I have? Let me see that. Oh, this ain't my phone. Let me get my phone. I think I got. Let's see. Yeah. The app. Wait. Let me see. Looks like. Where is it? Okay. It looks. Wait. Dang it. Okay. So every time I try to put this up there. Okay. So the little, this one right here is what the Joyride app looks like. It's like right below the Grab app. It's Joyride Super App. Josh said, James loves to moto vlog. I don't see how he does it in the city. Once he gets in the province, it jumps back and forth between fun and clenched fist. People, food stands, or even telephone poles. Yeah, like, and, you know, I mean, people enjoy it. There's people that enjoy that. I always say, like, you know, do what you love, do what makes you happy. Like, you're not going to see any content like that from me because, like, I don't want to, you know, I might ride a scooter or motorbike, like, every so often, but I don't want to get subscribers that think that they're going to see that kind of content all the time. So I try to be careful with, you know, kind of what I put on YouTube that is truly representative of my life. You know, I could do things like that other people do to show that content, but it's not me. It's not what you're going to get all the time, and so wouldn't want people subscribing based on like me moto vlogging, and then those people never seeing a moto vlog again, or at least not for like a long time. Josh said, in the middle of the lane, yeah. He blows past everyone. I'd be slowest scooter on the road. Well, you don't want to ride with Michael White. Michael White is like, he's wide open. I remember like, and especially if you're riding, like on the motorbike, Michael White, I was like back riding, and I was holding stuff that we were bringing back from town, and like Michael, he drives like wide open, and then he gets somewhere like, and he stops, and I'm like trying to keep from running into him, and yeah, but there's no like easing to it. It's either wide open or brake. And Travel Time, thanks for the Joyride info. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's it took me a minute, figuring it out here in Tagaytay. Like, if I'm gonna go to Manila or something, like I walk out to the main road and just wait for a few minutes, and a big bus will come by, and I'll just wave at it, get on the bus, and be headed to Manila. Like, and pretty much all the buses here, baby, tell me if I'm right. Pretty much all the buses here are air conditioned, right? I've never seen one that's not air conditioned. Yeah, they're all air conditioned. Like sometimes when you go to like the province, like they'll have buses that aren't air conditioned, but like here, all the buses going anywhere, pretty much all air conditioned. So it's like not a bad ride. Josh said, we know you have an Evel Knievel cape and moto helmet in the closet. Right? No, not at all. No, that's not me. That is some other dude. Okay, what is it? Hold on. All right, we've got what? 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes, and then we're gonna go down and catch a jeepney. Go over to the other mall, to Starbucks, and meet up with Michael C. There he is, Michael C. You haven't left, Michael C. You haven't left. I was just saying, I was saying about 3 more minutes.
Hello, Josh. Josh Wilson.
Oh, Josh said hi to Lynn.
Yes.
Okay, I missed that.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I was just saying, I just last night I just got the. Oh, you're already at the mall? Yeah, I'm leaving here in 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
I'm showing the camera. Oh, shy. I'm very shy.
This is a half live stream. I was just getting on here because last night I just got the news that I got monetized. The first level, like I was waiting. I was already had all the requirements, but then YouTube had to do like a review of my channel and all that. And so last night I got the word that I was approved for the partner program and all that. So I figured at some point today I'd just get on and say thank you to everybody before I come over there for some more coffee. I already had 1 cup of coffee. I'll come over there and have some of that Hideout or Starbucks coffee. But yeah, what is? So yeah, I'm gonna let me start my whole wrap up. So again, guys, like I appreciate every single one of you. Wish y'all were here. Those that aren't, I can't wait to see all of y'all, hang out, and enjoy the Philippines together. Like you guys are gonna be lifelong friends. I don't just say that just to be saying it. Like Kuma said correct. Thanks, Kuma. But yeah, I'm not just saying that. Like I really do view you guys as my friends, and you mean the world to me. And I don't have my Saints hat on, so I can't do my normal outro of Who Dat, but I'll do Who Duck, I love you all.